So I feel like people do commend you on the fact that you walk away from situations with grace. As I literally say, you're walking away from situations and you're ending things and you walk away with grace. The Ten of Swords comes out. Over justice. So it's like people understand too, like what endings you've had to put. And I feel like that's another thing that people would compliment you on too, but haven't maybe given you your flowers on, is that you're a person who does walk away. You dead situations, you know what I mean? Like, and when you're done, you're done. So I feel like you stand on business in that sense, whereas other people, you know, may go back, or they may go back to their old ways, or allow people to spin the block, or whatever it is, right? But you're a person who stands on business, and you're really focused on yourself and your growth. I feel like people also would say that you are a person who is fearless when it comes to travel. Maybe you're a solo traveler, maybe you're a lone wolf, you like to do things alone. I feel like people would also say that you have such you're always trying to expand, you're always trying to grow, you're always trying to travel, learn new things, you want to experience new things. So I feel like people would say that you're very adventurous in that sense, and maybe other people wouldn't go out of their comfort zone. You know, you're a person who always goes outside of their comfort zone, and people don't really give you your flowers on that. Or the fact that, again, you like don't wait for people to like expand or travel or do something, like anything. You're a person who goes places alone, does things alone, and you don't wait for anybody to give you the green light. I also feel like people would commend you on your communication skills and just the way that you have like quick wit, or you have a way with words, or you're quick to react, or you have a sharp mind and a sharp tongue. And honestly, I feel like the things that you say create changes or transformation in other people. So I do feel like people don't tell you this enough, but the things that you say really transform people. The things that you say hold weight, and people take them to heart, and they actually do create changes, or create endings to old patterns or different ways of being, because they've heard you, you know, speak on something, then you're speaking facts. So I also feel like people don't, and maybe people don't give you, this is interesting, maybe people don't give you your flowers on like your jokes. Like maybe people steal like your jokes, or like steal your sayings and like make and pretend like it was them who came up with it or something. Yeah, I do feel like that's something, like I feel like you're just a funny person. People probably do also say that you're just a funny person. You have a lot of jokes. And maybe they do say that they like to, you know, repeat what you say or whatever it is. Yeah, I do feel like people don't give you your flowers when it comes to the jokes that you come up with, or the things that you say, and maybe they reuse it and they don't give credit, but you know, clock that tea. Also, Wheel of Fortune just came out. So I feel like people don't give you enough credit for how, like, I feel like people say you're just lucky, or you know, you have pretty privilege, or people just think that you just get things handed to you, whatever, you silver spoon, whatever it is, right? They'll come up with anything that's easy for their brain to understand. But I feel like people don't give you enough credit for all of the luck and the fortune that you actually do have in your life, and it's because you're co-creating. You know what I mean? Like, you're a person who gives that energy